Yeah, buddy. What's going on, guys? So I know we're running a little early today. I got a couple of things I got to take care of later this afternoon, so I figured I'd start the stream a little bit early. Um, One of the things that I have changed in the game was the field of view. So what you guys are going to see is, well, this. Now, the reason I did this is because I run on a 3-screen setup, as you guys know. Um, what I've noticed with this, and I saw a video on YouTube, and this is what had given me the idea, is this makes it so much more immersive for me as, you know, the one that's playing the game. Now, anybody can do this. You can even do this on a one-screen monitor. You guys are going to notice a difference. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit of driving. Right now, we have an empty trailer. I haven't looked at the load assignments, so what we're going to do is we're going to jump in. We're going to look at the load assignments. We'll pick a load, and we'll drive over to the shipper. Once we get to the shipper and we get loaded, I'll show you guys how I did this. And if it's something that you guys want to try out, I've got something implemented in the video here that will show you exactly how to do it. So let's start off with getting our next load assignment. The other thing that I changed is the monitors. So I had originally 3 32-inch widescreen, the wide monitors, and you guys remember me telling you before about how you guys are actually missing 2 inches on each side of the screen. Now that kind of bothered me a little bit because it was just a lot of things that I was doing, kind of like when I do the videos for how-to videos and stuff like that. You guys are missing quite a bit of that. So I ended up changing out the monitors. I gave April the widescreen monitors, and now I have 3 regular 32, maybe even 34 inches. I don't even know. I don't have the tape measure with me. But so that's pretty much what we're running. Alright, so we're starting out here in San Diego. A couple other things that I changed. The reason why we're starting out in San Diego again. You guys have noticed a difference in the mapping. So the map is satellite view map. It's a mod that you can put in, and it changes it from that black look with the yellow lines to this. The other thing is we have Canada. So what you see highlighted here in the green, we can run in Canada. However, the Canada mod map, for some reason, and I'm assuming it might be because of my graphics. I haven't gone too deep into this yet, but this is supposed to be highlighted with all different cities and stuff that we can go to. I got to figure out why. The other thing that I put back in was the coast to coast mod, so we can run all over the U.S. Now, for the coast to coast mod, you have to have all of the DLCs put in to American Truck Simulator. So all of the map mods like Washington, Oregon, Idaho, Utah, Colorado, we've got all of the ones that they've come out with. I have a source that tells me that the next map that's coming out is Wyoming. Apparently that's in the works now, and Wyoming will be a cool map, I think. You know, especially if you're going to run the 80. I'm kind of interested to see how they implemented the hills in Wyoming. So we'll see how that goes. But that sources are telling me that Wyoming's the new map coming out. Stephen Welch, what's going on, buddy? Trucker P. Yeah, buddy. What's going on, guys? So we're going to take probably this first load because I need some money. Packaged food. We got 41,000 pounds going from San Diego to Raleigh, North Carolina.
There are those who would like to see you fail in your journey.
Yeah.
That's not going to happen on my watch.
Not gonna
Let's
happen.
go.
Alright, so like I said, you guys are gonna see a difference in the field of view. And I can't say it enough. The difference that I see in this is just unbelievable in the game itself. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make this turn out of here without hitting anything. Alright, so let's, Alright, so apparently the headgear doesn't want to work. Go figure. Alright, so we're clear that way.
Turn right.
I don't know why. Hold on. My mouse doesn't want to stay put either. So we are taking some curbs. Like I said, you guys are going to see a big difference in the field of view.
Turn left.
It's going to seem like we're moving slower, but it's more realistic.
Turn left.
You know, as far as from my view here. Now, I don't know if it's
In
me.
0.1 miles. Turn right.
Seems a little choppy here.
Turn right.
It does. It seems a little choppy. This is the first time that I'm streaming with... hey, we're gonna go? Did I just pass the entrance? No, there's one up here. Carson Street Trucking, what's going on, buddy? Steve says the graphics are outstanding. Yeah, it's pretty sick. Although it seemed a little choppy there. Like I said, this is the first time that I'm streaming.
To see you through this mission.
I think we're gonna get gridlocked here. It's the first time that I'm streaming with the way that this here, the field of view is. And not one of these vehicles are gonna let me in. I'm gonna have to cut somebody off here. That line goes forever. Yeah, buddy. So I'll show you, like I said, in just a few minutes here, I'll show you guys how to, somebody's gonna have to let me in here. Yep, you're gonna be the one. So now we'll wait for this white car to get out of my way, because I don't think I'm gonna make it. No. I don't know why this headset's not working. There we go. So I'll take the cargo, take the job. I believe, yeah. Dude, a little close to that wall. Yeah, we should have cut it a little bit sooner. Nope, other way. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's good, huh? Alright. You want to load me there? Alright, so it only took him about an hour to get loaded. So, this is the,
There are those who would like to see you fail in your journey. That's not going to happen on my watch. Let's go.
Alright, so if you guys are interested on how to do this, it's very simple. I'll show you guys how. Alright guys, so what you're going to do is you're going to come here to the file folder, open it up, go up to your documents, American Truck Simulator, scroll down to your config file, open that up. It's going to open up a window that looks like this. What you're going to do is you're going to scroll down. Now, if you have a 3-monitor setup that you're using, like mine here, where the image is stretched across the 3 screens, what we're going to do is we're going to go to use set R multi-mon mode. Yours is probably going to say either 0 or 1. You're going to want to switch that to the number 2. And then a couple of spaces up, you set R multi-mon border field of view left. I switched mine to 0.9. And then field of view right, I switched it to 1.3. And this is what gives the field of view that I have on the screen. Alright, so see, it's that simple. It's actually more simple to do that than it is going to be getting out of this place. Because now I got to take both lanes. Carson Street Trucking says, cool truck. Yeah, buddy. I'm going to add some more to it. I was thinking about it just before I was doing the stream. And, got a couple more things I'm going to add to it. So seeing that we're now doing, the U.S. and Canada, I'm going to add the U.S. flag and the Canada flag to all this. Alright, so he ain't got no choice but to let me out. Oh, we're gonna pop the curb there. As long as we don't hit the pole, I don't care. Man, they made this place really tight to get out of. The other thing that I put in was realistic traffic mod, and I think that's why there's so much traffic here in San Diego. That was a mistake. So I don't think we're going to make it all the way to North Carolina at the moment. We got probably about 2 hours or so. We'll see how far we can get. The other thing that I was looking into, because believe it or not, I was actually going to run it. The new Freightliner Cascadias that are out. I bought one. I hired a driver to run it. But I decided to get into it the other day and test it out. And first of all, I couldn't believe the graphics in it.
In 0.1 miles, turn right.
And how realistic they made, the
Turn
new
right.
Freightliners. And, the one thing I did notice is they didn't put any auto shift transmissions in the mod itself. So you actually have to go into the game and switch it from your standard H shifter to automatic. Oh, it's gonna be a tight one, folks. Oh. Yeah, because I thought about,
In 0.1 miles, turn left.
switching all the other trucks, not my truck, but
Turn
switching all the other trucks over to the Freightliners, kind of like what the companies do nowadays. And, but when I realized that there were no auto shift transmissions, it's like, pass. So let's see if this is going to be stable enough. Come on, dude, I gotta get over. So now it seems to me, I don't know, tell me what you guys think. When I was playing with the way that the other setup was, it seemed like we moved a whole lot faster on the road.
Keep left.
Of course we gotta stop. Come on! Really? Yep, screw it, we're passing it. We're gonna get fined for that one. Couldn't get over. Oh, this just seems more, like I said, more immersive. I have a couple of the new Freightliners and they do pretty good. Yeah, I wish they were automatics. Ooh, $700 for passing that one. So it looks like we got a truck up here. See, it seems to me like we're skipping here. I don't like the frame drop. Now, when I changed the field of view, I mean, obviously I tested it out. It ran nice and smooth. But for some reason, as soon as I started the stream, Now it just seems like it's skipping a little bit. See, I didn't even realize I was doing 75 miles an hour sitting there. For the Freightliners, they have the A30. See, I didn't see any of that. I'll have to look again. See how it's like... Is that doing that in the stream? Yeah, it does. It looks like it's doing that in the stream too. I may have to go back to the other way. But I mean, you guys could see the difference, you know, sitting in the driver's seat here, you know, how fast everything's coming at you compared to what it was before. Oh, we'll have to see if I can get that to smoothen out. Is it me, or does it seem like every time we start off in San Diego, it's always raining? I did take the snow mod out. It's not that it's out, I just shut it off for now. I'm really hoping I can get this to smoothing out, because this field of view, I mean, from where I'm sitting, big difference. I actually feel like I'm in the truck. Looks like we had an accident there. If this guy don't move, we're gonna have another one here. in Arizona. Can finally put the pedal down. Kenworth Ryder, what's going on, buddy? How you doing? Grady says, good deal. Glad to hear that. I think the other thing I might do, just so you guys see what I'm seeing, is I think one of these times I might just record a video. Instead of doing it on live, I'll record it, and I'll get different camera angles. Like I can use my phone, set it up, and you guys can see all three screens. You guys will see what I'm talking about. Looks like it's smoothened out a little bit. I'll have to see if I can get that set up. And the other thing that I'm noticing, this is the first time I'm doing this at nighttime too, is that I could see a whole lot better. That's why I haven't shut the lights off. Because you guys know normally at nighttime I'll shut the light off like that. This way it actually helps me see, plus it's more realistic. It's like you're looking at me at nighttime. But I could see a whole lot better in this field of view. I'll have to, once I'm done streaming, I'll have to go back and watch this video, see how bad it is on the stream. And then, the one thing I may end up having to do is change the bit rate that Streamlabs OBS is putting the video out at. I have to bring that down just a little bit. So as far as an update about me, I went and seen the neurosurgeon yesterday. They ran a bunch of tests, stuff like that. He says that there's obviously nerve damage in my back. And he thinks with the amount of time that I've had this injury, that arthritis has developed in between the discs that's pinching the nerve. And he thinks that that might be why it's gotten as bad as it has. So they set me up with a pain specialist. Now, that's another thing. I've never really done anything as far as the pain goes. Now, I'm so used to it, I don't do pain medications or anything like that.
Keep right. And
so,
then exit right. Exit right.
They're sending me for another MRI to
Turn
get
left.
updated scans. Because it's been a few years since I've had an MRI done on my back itself. Oh, of course you're gonna come up. I don't know if I've got enough room here. Yep. So the other thing that they're going to be doing, I got to do the pain specialist or the pain management specialist. I got an appointment for it next week, and we're going to discuss either pain meds or they said something about cortisone shots in my spine. Now, to me, the cortisone shots sounded like a good idea until I talked to some other people about it. And now it's leaning towards I may end up having to take the meds. However, I've been dealing with the pain for so long, I'm not going to push so much on the meds. So the MRI, they got to get that approved through the insurance company. And then, whoa! Once that gets approved and I get the MRI done, that's going to determine whether or not they could even do a surgery. So I did tell them, you know, that I've had other people tell me that I had a 50-50 and now up to a 70-30 chance of coming out in a wheelchair if I decided to do surgery. And it was as if I just stole his best friend. I mean, his face just dropped. And I told him, I says, you know, I'm not opposed to doing a surgery. However, it's going to take an awful lot of convincing that I'm still going to be able to walk. I heard once you take the cortisone shot, you got to take it for the rest of your life. Well, from what I heard is that if you do the cortisone shots, you got to take them every 3 months. And I don't think I'm going to become a big fan of getting shots in my spine. I'd rather take the pain meds.
Continue straight.
But we'll see how that goes. Like I said, the pain specialist, that's next Monday. The MRI is not scheduled yet. I'm still waiting to get that approved. I'm with Al. I've been dealing with chronic pain so long, I'm used to it. I won't take a shot or the pills. No way at all. And that's how I feel. I mean, you know, I got two issues that are really going on. One of which, we'll say, the pain in my back. Now, like I said to the doctor yesterday, every day, all day, doesn't matter what I'm doing, it's almost like somebody's got their knuckle in my lower right back. That's all day long. I've dealt with that for almost 24 years now. And what happens is the discs will slip and they pinch the sciatic nerve, which is the main nerve that goes down your leg. The leg goes to sleep, and the pain in my back goes from that knuckle dull pain to a burning sensation. And then all the way down my leg, it's just like the leg fell asleep. Now, the doctor said to me yesterday, he goes, if I could wave a magic wand right now, he goes, between the pain in your back or the symptoms in your leg, which would you rather get rid of? Immediately, the leg. The pain in my back I've dealt with my whole life. I'm used to it. It doesn't bother me. But when my leg goes out, it doesn't matter what I'm doing. I could be sitting here streaming and my leg will go out. I could be laying in bed. I could be sleeping. My legs, it's woken me up in the middle of the night thousands of times. I could be walking through the store. I mean, I could be anything. My leg goes out. It's got a mind of its own. And, so yeah, I'd much rather get rid of the leg issue than the back issue. However, if you fix the back, it'll fix the leg. So it's like, how do you answer that? Seen too many pillheads in my profession. I refuse to be one. And see, that's exactly my thought. Alright, now, as far as taking medications, I watched my mother go through that. My mother had a basket filled with different pain meds. And it wasn't just pain meds. She had pain meds. She had, like I said before, she had uppers, downers, lefters, righters. I mean, you name it, she had it. My mother was your, personal Walgreens. And my mother was a very beautiful woman. Blonde hair, blue eyes, just a very beautiful woman. And within 10 years, what those medications did to her, it's unbelievable. Now, my mother died in her early to mid 60s, and I've probably said it on here before, but the last time I saw my mother was shortly a couple hours after she had passed. And I didn't have a relationship with my mother for the last probably 10 years that she was around. I went to a nursing home. My mother was in a nursing home for years. And yes, I mean, she was late 50s in a nursing home. And, she, when she passed, I went up to the nursing home with my sisters to gather her stuff, and that had been the first time that I seen my mother in years. And I remember talking to my oldest sister, and I told her, I says, when did Mom pass away? This is probably 3, 4 o'clock in the morning that we're there. And she told me that the people there at the nursing home said she had passed about 1:30 in the morning. It had looked like my mother had been dead for 6 months. I mean, she was mummified. What are you doing? And the other thing, here's another little example. I got an old friend of mine that I used to go to junior high with. And, you know, very similar. She's my age. Exactly my age. And it's been a little while since I've seen her, but I've, you know, seen her on Facebook and stuff like that. Very beautiful girl. Very attractive. And she's lived a rough life. She really has. And I know she continues to go through a lot of stuff. But she had recently posted a picture of herself. And I almost fell off the couch when I seen this. Now, she's another one of those I need medication for everything under the sun type people. And, oh my God. Her whole face just dropped. In the last year, it looks like that she's aged about 10 years in the last year. And that's why I'm not a fan of the whole medications. I mean, you're lucky I take an ibuprofen for a headache. So that's why I'm not too thrilled. And I'm going to talk to this pain specialist and I'm going to tell her exactly what I think. I'm going to be 100% honest with her. I'm not a fan of the cortisone shots. I'm not going to get a shot in my spine every 3 months. It ain't going to happen. And as far as the medications, if that's what it's doing to people, I'm all set. I'll just deal with the pain. I mean, I don't mind taking, you know, pain meds, you know, on a temporary basis. You know, like after a surgery or something like that, if you need pain meds. That I could see. But to get on a pain med regimen, you know, where you're taking it all the time, yeah, I'm all set. So that is the latest about me. You know, let me pause this for a minute. Get on a straight path here. Steven says, I don't like taking pain meds either. Alright, so we're going to pause this for a second. Uh-oh. Actually, I think we're going to crash it. It did. It just crashed. That's not good. So I'm going to bring up the stream. I don't know if it's going to let me. You cannot change these settings while you are alive. Figured. Output. Let me see if I can change these. See, the bitrate I've got up to 8,000, but it's not going to let me change it because I'm currently live. I can't believe that just crashed like that. That's not supposed to do that. So let me... Alright. That just killed the whole thing, I guarantee. I don't know if that's gonna set me back to the last save point. Game change detected, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so it pulled me right back to San Diego. You son of a bitch. Couldn't put me back to where I was saved, which would have been, you know, way the hell out here. So it's starting everything all over. So I guess today this is where we're going to end the stream until I can get that choppiness figured out. So I guess either later tonight, I may jump back on the stream tonight. But Let's see if I can find the... Oh, shit, that didn't even attach me to my trailer either. So, let's go to Trailer Manager. Let's get our trailer back. Trailer's been attached. So, that was the other thing that I was going to bring up to you guys. The, I've got quite a few shops, so I got to hire some more drivers. And, what the hell? Man, look at that load. Pays out $380,000. Send me up there so I can go get one of those. San Diego to Atlanta, Knoxville, Kingsport, Knoxville, Pensacola, Florida, Birmingham, Montgomery, Walcott, McPherson, Minneapolis. Yeah, so we got a lot of options here. Alright, so we'll have to see what's available when we come back in. Like I said, I'll try and get back on tonight. If not tonight, then it'll definitely be tomorrow. April and I just got a couple of things that we gotta wrap up and figure out. And once we do that, then we will go from there. So I'm gonna kill this stream here, and I will see you guys next time.